Hello, hello, welcome on back to another episode of Creativerse. In this episode, we're going to take a quick look at what I've done around the house here. Made some wood burning lamps. They are so much brighter than the torches, and I needed a lot less of them around here. Everything looks a lot brighter. I can see everything down here. It's great. As much as I like the torch look to this place, it just seemed a bit too dark and dampy, if you know what I mean. Up here, though, I placed down a couple architect tables and the another wood burning lamp between them for lighting up this bit. I got some more wood burning lamps to light up all of this, so this is all nice and bright. I can see everything. Put things in the shelves. Got a couple wood shelves here. The wall shelves, the wood planters. Got a new type of leaf block that we haven't seen before. Elderwood leaves in there. Got a weapon rack. Ended up getting another wood sword off of a mob drop. I got a few things on the shelves here and there and whatnot. I have 4 stone tables and 4 stone chairs, and there's actually something interesting about these chairs. It doesn't show you that you can interact with these, but you can. Right clicking on these doesn't do anything, but if you press F, you can actually go ahead and sit down in the chair, which is interesting. So got that. I put down the Grand Arctic Chest and the regular Arctic Chest up here in replacement of mob drops and miscellaneous chests, because I seem to have some very miscellaneous random things around here. Of course, the rest of this looks pretty much identical, I believe. I don't think anything else got changed over here. Finally put in the upside down stairs for the staircase, which definitely helps out that a lot. Another reason I put this here is to prevent falling off and potentially taking fall damage. I think it's very much possible, but not sure. Let's take a look up here, though. So first things first, you may notice I have some reinforced glass, which is something we have not crafted before. It took some iron rods and some regular glass to make. I ended up getting 16 because I had to craft twice for this here, I believe. 5, 10, 15, yeah, so I have like 1 reinforced glass left over somewhere. Put a couple windows in, got the walls put up. I put a stone fence barrier here to prevent you from just falling off and potential fall damage. This place is not completely done, as you may tell. It's not exactly lit up perfectly. But we have this room and that room over there. And of course the blue carpet that I had decided to go with. This is green tourmaline glass and tourmaline glass, which we have not crafted before on camera. Essentially, it's iron rods, tourmaline, which we have found a few of, and we have found that they do indeed draw from worms, actually. They draw from them, and some glob of goo. Both of those take the same amount of items, and you get 8 per craft, which is great. So this room over here is actually going to be used for a teleportation area. So these windows, this glass, you can't actually see through it at all, but it still looks wonderful. I actually like that it gives some detail to this room. And I have a normal wood window on this side just so we can actually take a look outside from here when it's actually daytime and we can actually see out there. And this is like the only spot in this house where you can actually look out on this wall, the east wall. The north side here, I don't have the glass all finished either. I ran out of tourmaline, so I need to get some more at some point, and we'll have to go down there and explore down towards the lava layers and whatnot at some point soon. Maybe the next episode or two. Made myself an obsidian door here. I got myself 2 coal torches in here, which I think gives enough light in here. The wood windows, of course, the bed, which we'll be taking a sleep in here shortly, my touchstone, a couple of wood chairs, well, not a couple of wood chairs, a wood chair and a wood table, kind of like a writing desk kind of thing, but not exactly, obviously. And of course, the bed, and in the ceiling, we have this siltstone wall, which looks amazing. Looks amazing. I'm using it as a ceiling block, obviously, but the texture of this just, I don't know. I love it. I love the texture of it. Let's go ahead and sleep really quick as we stare up and look at the ball there. Yeah, see? The guy was just loving it. That's pretty much it. I got a ceiling in here as well. One thing you may be interested to know, though, about this room is the floor itself is actually made of limestone roof blocks. So if I pick this up, you can actually see that this entire thing is made of limestone roof. Yeah. Found out the bottom of the texture looks really different compared to the actual roof bit, and I liked how it looked. And since I made the floor one level and the ceiling of the previous level different, it actually worked out in my favor quite well. But yeah, I got stone block walls there. I actually have stone stairs here. Remember we talked about the bottom of the stone stairs looking different than the rest of it when we were working on the stone staircase. I decided I like that texture well enough to have it as a ceiling in here, and you know, I feel it fits pretty well. And here, of course, we saw the ceiling, so that is that. For us, though, we are going to be going out on an exploration trip. But I wanted to take a look at this house at a distance here. I apparently have a leftover ladder there that I was using to put stairs. Sorry, not stairs. Roof blocks all the way up on the sides, and I wanted to get them over and under the edges here. So this house is kind of done. I would say it's probably about 90% done. There's obviously room for expansion and whatnot. And if you're wondering what I did here in the back, since this came out one block, I just did it like it was going to be if this bit wasn't here, and then when I actually went to that bit, I just shifted over the overhang over by one block all the way through. So I didn't make this a too wide overhang over here at all or anything. But yeah, that is how I did that, and very much like this place. I really do. These, by the way, are gas lamps. They are very bright. They are very interesting. I like them. They are very, very good. Okay. I guess I'm not going to be able to grab that from here. Not while jumping, anyway. They are very, very good at being fairly cheap for the amount of light they provide. Let's see, here they are. A couple of obsidian rods, a couple coal, fossil, and a couple glass. Most of that it's easily findable, can be found. Pebble, you're not allowed in my house, I'm sorry. But I do wish to make a couple teleporters here. And for that we are going to need obsidian slabs, which I should already have some made up here. I do. Magnetite and stone rods. Do I have any stone rod? I have one stone rod in there. That's kind of unfortunate, but I have more than enough magnetite for it. Actually, I can use that to make a couple of stone rods. And I can go ahead and put the rest of those into this chest for now. Really, though, I only need one of those magnetites, so the rest of those can go in there. Alright, is that enough to craft this? No, we need 8 in total. So there we go. We have 2 teleporters now that we can use. We can put that stone rod back in the chest if it can. Chest? Why are you not going into the chest, stone rod? You should exist. Do you not? Can't be using the hot... Okay. Apparently that item is a bit bugged out at the moment. Weird. Can I actually put that into... What bookshelf? No. How about the shelf? I cannot. Because it does not show up. Okay. Well, that's good to know. But we are going to take one of these teleporters here and put them on up here. Right there, specifically. And we are going to call this exploration. So essentially this is a portal that we're going to use for exploration purposes. It's going to have a code of 1 red mushroom. It's going to allow me to essentially get to this portal without having a problem. Actually, I'm curious. Maybe I should go like this instead. This will teleport to the singular red mushroom, and then I can have this one be a double red mushroom. And it does use up those items, and I'm curious to know how these teleporters will work, considering there are multiple that has the same input and output, and apparently that is how those work. So this other teleporter we'll take with us, and we'll be heading off into the northward direction. We'll be able to have easy access back home, as long as I don't forget to actually set the portal code to a single mushroom, single red mushroom. But my goal is to find some additional biomes around here, hopefully discover new things, new enemies and whatnot, because we're hitting a point where we need to dig deeper, and we also need to locate more around us. There's the Dust Evil Dusts and the Troghorn, stuff like that, stuff we covered last episode during all the building and whatnot, that we just didn't have access to, and we've never heard any of it. So we really do need to find the biomes that can actually contain these guys wherever they may be located. So we can actually grab all of the items that we need to continue progressing through this game. This game, by the way, is having a bit of a hard time recently. By recently, I mean within the past 24 hours of just running my computer. I'm not sure if I have something else running that is hurting this game, but as far as I'm aware, I shouldn't have anything else running that's harming the performance of this game. But if some of the frames seem, or if the video seems a little stuttery here and there, it may not be you. It may actually be the game itself on my end. And I do wish to apologize for that. Also, I may be doing quite a bit of cutting here and there in this video, depending on how the adventure goes. I mean, obviously, if it's the same thing over and over again, and I'm just going to swim across this water. If it's the same thing over and over again, then it gets a little bit boring. You know, there might be some nice things here and there. Apparently I'm in a fossil level. Okay. Like your game? I thought this was the ocean, not a fossil. But yeah. Maybe there isn't going to be anything interesting on this trip. Who knows? But that's the whole point of the adventure, right? I haven't really done an adventure episode in quite a while. So there's that. Maybe we can find an elderwood tree so you guys can actually see that. I happened to find one quite randomly when I was out exploring for some new caves, and I happened to find a couple blue flowers actually. Oh wait, which allowed me to finish off the blue carpets that I needed. This should be one of those trees I was talking about right now. There should be elderwood. This is elderwood. Okay, so this is the tree I was talking about actually. And there is a blue flower, right for the picking. I shall take it because we don't have blue pigment available to us in great quantity at the moment, so I'll be glad to take that from you guys there. Oh, that's a pebble. I thought it was something different there for a moment. Huh. You can also take a look at our map. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like if we were to actually have crossed the water to our left here, we would have hit a grassland, apparently. What is this down here, by the way? This is driftwood. Okay, I'll take it. I don't think we've seen any of driftwood before. Not that I recall, anyway. And if we did, we probably used up pretty early. What is this? Weeds? I don't know what weeds are for. I'll go ahead and take some of those as well. May as well. Okay, and there was the... Oh, there's another weed right there. There was the cold area over this way across the water. I have discovered a new area. Do I naturally float, by the way? Because I'm used to holding space. Okay, so this is indeed the way to that new area over here. It's gonna take me a bit to cross this ocean. I actually do wonder if there are going to be boats in this game. And if so, how that's going to be developed and implemented into this game. I would love for there to be, I would love for there to be at least a basic boat, as is the one in Minecraft, where it's basically you're in it and then you can move around, and that's about it. At least to start with, I would love a basic boat, but maybe it already exists. Maybe we don't have the recipe for it yet. I don't know. But is that something off in the distance? That is something off in the distance. But other than that, I would love a modular boat system. There's a Minecraft mod out there called Archimedes Ships, and for those that are familiar with Minecraft mods, and that mod in particular, you can customize a literal ship and or flying vessel. I would love to see that kind of thing implemented in this game. The hell are these things? We at least made it. We can get snow, apparently, from here. Okay. I don't know what snow is for, but I'll grab some. And what is this? Ice cap? Okay. I'll take a few. Why not? I don't quite know what this is for, but I'll take it. And you, what are you? And what are you are a Blizzard Chizard. Okay, I actually remember you guys. Your name. There was a Blizzard Chizard Gizzard or something? Yes, Blizzard Chizard Gizzard. That was for the fire resistance potion, right? Yeah. Okay. So we actually do have a Blizzard Chizard Gizzard now. So that is very, very useful. Alright, is there anything else here then of interest besides these Blizzard Chizards that we could kill repeatedly? Oh, there's actually a temperature meter in the bottom right that is increasing while we're out here. So that's something to take note of. And is this just a frozen ocean area here? Is that what I'm experiencing? I feel like that's what I'm experiencing here. Yeah, it seems to be just a frozen ocean area. Because we are reaching the end of that. Yeah, this was just some sort of cap. A polar ice cap would be the real life term for it, but this is not exactly, as far as I'm aware, one of the polar caps of this world. Okay. Well, there is that area at the very least, so now we know about it. What do we have going on over here? Is this just an island? And I really need to stop holding space. I'm so used to having to press it down, so I stay afraid now. As long as I guess my view access here, the I want to say it's called yaw, but I'm not entirely sure. As long as it's an equal level or slightly above, I should be fine. Looks like there is a rockster over there along with the leafy leaf, or well, a leafy, I should say. Leafies have leafy leaves, so. Oh, and there are. Okay, so there are some elderwood trees here. That is good. I noticed them because of the brute leaves available. Okay, I was wondering if I could actually get that block or not. I would love to get all of these blue flowers, but I'll go ahead and leave that for the time being. I can always come back out here at some point in the future. And then there's a cave here. And grab all that stuff. And what is this? This is dead grass. Is this a specific biome here, or is it just or what? I can pick up this dead grass, apparently. I'll pick up a few. Let's say 25, why not? Quarter of 100 sounds good. There we go. We got 25 of those. Maybe we could find some use for them somewhere. I have discovered another new area. Ah, and we have found a taiga biome, apparently. Matted needles. This actually looks really cool. I shall take some. We just picked up some weeds as well. So it appears weeds don't only grow on that beach area where it was just dirt, they apparently also grow here in the taiga biome. That's good to know. And it looks like there is a bit of snow up this way. And it looks like, actually, wait, are these elderwood trees here too? These are, but they are all snowy. Interesting. Interesting.